Hello everyone, and welcome to Trine, a very pretty game. I'm Zara.
Hi, I'm Earl.
I'm Action Shakespeare, and we're off to a great start already.
This is how most of my LPs go, usually. Also, we're going to overwrite the save slot. Because that save slot sucks.
But it's the best, it's the fourth one.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a kingdom was prospering. But peace could only last so long. The old king died. With no descendant to the throne, the kingdom fell into chaos. Lust for power blinded warriors and wizards alike. New kings emerged, only to fall the next day. But the madness of men would soon be overshadowed by a far greater evil. The magic that once gave life and good fortune had transformed into something sinister. One by one, grave by grave, the dead began to rise, feeding off the energy that grew stronger with each passing night. Fear spread throughout the kingdom, and it was soon abandoned. But something was about to happen that would change the course of history. On the outskirts of the kingdom, near the Astral Academy, a thief carried out her cunning plan. She had learned of an ancient object of tremendous value. The Astral Academy, left to rot in the face of the terrible enemy, had no one to keep the treasure safe. The time was right. Everything was perfect. She had made her way to the castle and would soon lay her hands on the treasure she so desired.
Yep. So this is our first character. She's the thief. She is my favorite character because she's got a bow and arrow and a grappling hook. Which, if you have ever played Worms and used the ninja rope, it's basically that.
Yes.
And it is a lot of fun.
It is exactly that.
Wow.
It is a lot of fun in this game.
Can you do that thing where you, like, sort of fuck physics and just
Yes,
start
actually.
going up?
Yes, you can.
Oh, yes.
You can actually trivialize a good, I don't know, like third of the puzzles in the game by doing that.
It's already my kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thief is the most fun to play. I'll probably be spending a lot of time playing as her, but that's also just because, well, it's mostly just because she's fun.
The gentle moon smiled at the thief as she made her way towards the shrine of ancient treasure. Strangely, the protective charms around the shrine allowed her to enter unharmed.
I got it.
As the thief lay her hand on the treasure, she had a tingling sensation. The thief would soon discover that fate had taken hold of her. Unknown to the thief, a wizard was just waking up. The wizard had taken a look in the spyglass and seen the terrible undead army. He was keen not to die.
By my trousers, I must escape.
He had been studying the stars and trying hard to learn the elusive fireball spell that all wizards ought to know. Of course, that was a lie. For you see, the wizard had a certain reputation with the ladies. What he had really been up to was the creation of a fake fireball potion that would have impressed the ladies and improved his status. The potion had backfired, causing a fortnight of sleep.
I'm guessing
yeah.
these are some sort of collectibles.
The green ones are experience. I'll explain those in a minute. The blue ones are energy, which we expend energy by using pretty much special abilities. Like our wizard here can levitate objects, so that uses up energy. You can move pretty much any like physics object, which is the big thing in this game, physics puzzles. Mm-hmm. I'll just drop a bunch of boxes on top of myself.
Right.
Wizard, you're drunk. Come on.
He also expends energy when he creates boxes, like this. Creates clockwork boxes.
Some sort of magician over here?
Yep.
Yeah, but can you use a rope?
So this is pretty much the extent of the puzzles in this game. We've got 2 switches. I wonder how we can press both switches at the same time.
Run really fast.
Only a wizard would know.
Yep. You can also break the boxes whenever you want.
Oh,
You can only summon one at a time, for now.
what? Couldn't you just have moved that box?
I could have, but I didn't want to. I'm lazy.
Okay.
Also, you cannot physics the little vials. The game will not let you. You actually have to like use objects to collect them.
Imagine.
So that's where some of the puzzles come in.
The wizard saw a glimmering light coming from the shrine. No one had been able to visit it for centuries because of the ancient magic protecting whatever lay inside.
Oh. My darling, why the painful look on such a pretty face? What is this object you are holding on to? How did you get here?
The wizard touched the thief's hand, and then the object. His hand got stuck.
What kind of trickery is this?
For once, the wizard was more interested in magic than anything else. He was also afraid for his dear life. But there was someone nearby who welcomed a challenge. At the other end of the Astral Academy, a knight had been practicing his own skills to battle the undead and prove himself worthy of joining the king's army. Between me and you, he did not quite understand what undead meant, but this was his chance to be the bravest knight of all. The knight felt it was his duty to protect the Astral Academy during this time of despair. He was on the lookout for anything unusual.
Look at that beer belly.
Yep. So this is the knight.
Miraculous.
He hits things with his sword. He can break planks, also cut ropes.
But by walking on them.
Also by walking on them. So yeah, the green experience vials, if you collect 50 of them, you, I guess, gain a level, technically. They don't really keep track of levels, but they give you skill points to spend on things that we will see later. Also, here's a puzzle. How do we get that?
Do you use...
You have to cut the rope.
We have to cut the rope.
I feel dirty.
So, I think they stole that idea from a game.
They pretty much stole a lot of the ideas in this game from other games that involve physics puzzles, because that's pretty much the whole game. Also, you can block.
Is that his voice?
Yes, it is.
Oh!
What's going on?
Yeah, the knight's name is Pontius, and he's got the best voice, by far.
Oh dear.
The knight saw a faint light coming from the age-old shrine. Could there be a thief? Was this the knight's day of honor? He had sworn an oath to himself to protect the shrine and the academy. Nothing could stand in his way.
What's going on?
The knight joined in, taking a firm grip of the object's third side, in a way that only a mighty warrior can.
Oh no, this doesn't bode well. What doesn't bode well?
There was a flash of light, and the wizard, the thief, and the knight simply disappeared.